It was a quiet morning in the heart of New York City. The golden rays of the sun stretched across the Billionaire's private park as Alexander Grant, one of the most powerful men in the country, returned early from an unexpected business trip. Known for his perfectionism and iron discipline, Alex noticed something unusual as he walked toward his mansion's gate, a figure curled up on the garden bench. He narrowed his eyes. There, sleeping soundly under a thin blanket, was Maria, his maid, and in her arms, wrapped in soft blue cloth, was his baby son, Ethan. For a moment, Alex froze. His first reaction was anger. "How dare she sleep outside with my son?" he muttered under his breath. He marched closer, ready to fire her on the spot. But as he approached, his expression softened. Maria looked exhausted. Dark circles under her eyes, her clothes wrinkled, and her arms holding the baby protectively against the morning chill. Ethan was sleeping peacefully, his tiny hand gripping Maria's finger. Something inside Alex shifted. He stood there, silently watching them. It wasn't what he expected. He had always seen Maria as a quiet, polite woman who worked hard and never complained. But he never took the time to see her, not like this. When Maria opened her eyes and realized who was standing there, her face turned pale. She immediately stood up, trembling. "Sir, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to." Alex cut her off sharply. "Why are you sleeping outside? And with my son?" Tears welled up in her eyes as she struggled to find words. "Sir, I didn't want to wake anyone. The baby was crying last night, and the heater in the nursery stopped working. It was too cold inside, so I came out here to keep him warm. I must have fallen asleep." Her voice cracked. "Please, sir, don't fire me. I love this job, and I love caring for Ethan. I swear I didn't mean any harm." For the first time in years, Alexander Grant didn't know what to say. He looked at her, not as an employee, but as a human being. He noticed how carefully she held Ethan, how her hands shook with fear of losing her job. He picked up his son, then looked back at her. "You stayed up all night for him?" Maria nodded silently. Alex sighed deeply. "When was the last time you slept properly?" She hesitated. "2 nights ago, sir. The baby's been teething, and Mrs. Grant asked me to handle the night shifts. I didn't want to bother anyone." Alex's jaw tightened. He suddenly felt ashamed. Since his wife's passing a year ago, he had buried himself in work, hiring people to fill the void he didn't want to face. Maria had practically raised Ethan while he drowned in meetings and conferences. "Come inside," he finally said quietly. Maria blinked in disbelief. "Sir, come inside. You need rest. I'll take care of Ethan today." Her eyes widened, tears streaming freely now. "Sir, thank you." Later that day, Alex sat in the nursery, watching Ethan play. He found himself smiling genuinely for the first time in months. He realized how much of his son's life he had missed, and how much love and patience Maria had given when he couldn't. That evening, Alex called her into his office. She walked in nervously, still expecting bad news. "Maria," he began, "I owe you an apology. I judged you without understanding. You've done more for my son than anyone, even me. From now on, you'll have proper rest hours, double your salary, and I'll be hiring more help." Maria gasped, covering her mouth. "Sir, I don't know what to say." He smiled faintly. "Just promise me one thing. Don't ever sleep on that bench again." They both laughed softly, the tension melting away. From that day forward, the mansion felt different. The baby laughed more. The air felt lighter. And Alex, the man who once thought money could buy everything, learned something far greater: compassion. Because sometimes, the most powerful lessons come from the quietest souls, the ones sleeping on a bench, holding your child, teaching you what love truly means.